Good morning to everyone. Today we are going to see question number 3 from exercise 5.3. The name of the chapter is Data Handling. Chapter 5. What is the name of the chapter is Data Handling. Okay. So dear student, we are going to see exercise 5.3 question number 3. In the previous video, we had already completed question 1 and 2 from exercise 5.3, isn't it? Now let's see what is asked in the question number 3 from exercise 5.3, chapter 5, data handling. Find the probability of the pointer stopping on D in question 1. Question 1 we are having what? A circle is there, isn't it? And that circle is having how many sections? 4 sections are there. A, B, C and D. These are the 4 sections in a circle, and one pointer is there. That pointer, when we are going to rotate this circle in clockwise direction, okay, in clockwise direction, then when this pointer is going to stop in which alphabet? Either alphabet A or alphabet B or alphabet C, isn't it? So this one is the circle which will be applicable for question number 3. So here is a circle, this one is a pointer, okay, here A, B, C, D and this one is A. Clear? So with the help of this we have to solve question number 3 over here. So let's see what is asked in question number 3. Find the probability of the pointer stopping on D in question A. What will be the probability for that? We are having a circle. Clear? That circle, in that particular circle, student, A is typed 2 times, but in the question it is A, B, C and D, isn't it? So that's why we have considered this 4 names over there. So here when we are going to rotate this circle in clockwise direction and a pointer will be there. So what will be the probability that a pointer is going to stop at point D? जब हम उसको रोटेट करेंगे क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में तो प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या होगा कि पॉइंटर डी पे आके रुकेगा. सो डियर स्टूडेंट, हाउ मेनी डी वी आर हैविंग इन दिस? वी आर हैविंग हाउ मेनी डी? दिस इज ए पार्ट ऑल्सो. ओके, how many D we are having in that circle? 1 D we are having. And how many columns are there? There are total number of columns, there are 5. Circle is there, okay, like that the circle is being drawn. So A, here also A, B, C and D. So what will be the probability? Total number of column is total number of sectors in the circle is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total number of sectors are 5. How many D is there? 1 D. So probability of D will be how much? 1 upon 5. Clear everyone? Do you remember the definition of probability? Probability means a chance of happening or not happening. हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है, जहाँ पर कंफर्म नहीं होता कुछ चीज़. yes or no. We are saying a diplomatic person is what? They are saying they are not directly saying yes, or even they are not directly saying no. Okay, so that kind of situation in which a person is going to not to decide or not certain, okay, that there will be a rain for after 1 hour. Can it be confirmed that after 1 hour there will be a rain? No, it is not confirmed, isn't it? So that kind of situation is said to be as a probability where we are not confirmed. Okay, so here probability for the pointer on stopping D is 1 by 5, as D is 1 time and total sectors in the circle is 5. That's why the probability of the pointer that's stopping on D will be 1 by 5. Have you understood the question? Probability definitions you people have already studied in class 7th, isn't it? So just recap that. Even in your book, in the last page where we can see the points to remember, there you can see the definition of probability also. Okay, next question. Probability of getting an X from a well shuffled deck of 52 playing cards. Do you remember a card playing? A card we are having, number of card is having, a jack is having, king is there, queen is there and ace is there, isn't it? So heart shape is there, isn't it? Then diamond shape is there, spade is there, like this the cards are there, isn't it? So wherever we are going to see this card, it is the combination 1 card, 2 card, 3 card and 4 card. This total 4 card is the combinations of 52 cards, means all together the cards, total number of cards will be how many? 52, including all the cards of spade, including all the cards of diamonds, including all the cards of heart and all. Okay, so total number of cards in a packet is a deck, that means a packet only, okay, is 52. Clear? It is always 52 only. Then we have to find eggs, probability of getting eggs from a shuffled deck of 52 cards. Probability of getting eggs means, dear student, what do you mean by eggs? Suppose a card is there, we are saying in Hindi ekka. Do you remember? Ekka is there, king is there, queen is there. So that particular ekka is said to be as a ek over here. Okay. So how many eggs are there? How many ekkas are there in the cards? There are 4 ekkas are there. 4 eggs are there. That is, first will be the diamond one, eggs, isn't it? Second one is the heart, eggs. Third is the spade, eggs. And one last one will be a black color, like this the shape is. So this. So how many eggs are there? Total number of cards are 52, and how many eggs are there? Total eggs are 4, isn't it? Now here the question, it is asked that probability of an eggs from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards will be. So what will be the probability? So the probability is number of eggs upon total number of cards. So that is 4 by 52. Have you understood up to here? Then in the same way, the C part of the question, what is said in the C part of the question, that probability of getting a red apple. What is asked over here? Probability of getting a red apple. So what will be the probability of getting a red apple we are having, student? Let's see. Here we are having how many? A circle is there, isn't it? And in this that circle, how many apples are there? One is green, red, 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 green, red and green. So how many apples are there for the red? 1, 2, 3 and 4. For total number of red apples are how many? Red apples are how many? That is 4 red apples are there, isn't it? And including that 4, how many green apples are there? Green apples are, how many green apples are there? Green apples are 1, 2 and 3. Green apples are 3, red apples are 4. So total number of apples, when we are going to add both green and the red apple, we are getting the total number of apple as 7, isn't it? So probability of getting a red apple, how many probability of getting a red apple will be how much? How many red apples are there? 4. So number of red apple upon total number of apples will be the probability of a red apple. If in the question it will be asked probability of green apple, so what it will be? Probability of green apple is equal to number of green apples upon total number of apples. So that will be 3 by 7. So have you understood the question? So let's see the solution over here. So as I told you while explaining the question, that what will be the probability of a pointer stopping on D, isn't it? So we are having a circle over there, isn't it? And that circle is having A double times, A will be double, circle is having double sections for the A, then B, C and D. So it is asked that when we are going to rotate a clock, what will be the probability that the pointer will going to stop on the alphabet D. So how many sections are there? Total number of sections in this circle is 5, and how many sections for the D is? That is 1 section only. So probability of the pointer that stop on the alphabet D will be 1 by 5. That is sections for D upon total number of sections of a circle. And the statement, I can say that formula for the probability, it depends on the questions. The statement or the formulas is going to be changed according to the statement of the questions. Clear? number of outcomes. The actual formula for probability, you can write probability is equals to number of outcomes upon total number of outcomes. In place of outcome we can also write events, number of events upon total number of events, both are same. Okay, so the statement of the this formula is totally based on the statement. Suppose in this question it is talking about the pointer stopping on D, so probability of D is equals to number of sections of alphabet D upon total number of sections on a circle. Like that the statement will be changed. So probability, the actual formula, probability is denoted by P. The actual formula for it is number of outcomes upon total number of outcomes. So for the answer will be, what will be the answer for probability of getting D when the pointer stop is 1 by 5. Have you understood up to here? Now the next question of the same B part. Probability of getting an X from a shuffled deck of playing card. As I had explained you, the total number of card on a deck of cards is, total number of card is 52, and how many eggs are there? There are four eggs, isn't it? In a total number of cards is 52, and out of total number of cards, 4 eggs are there, 4 queen are there, 4 jacks are there, and 4 kings are there. So in the same way 4 eggs are there, so the probability of eggs will be how much? That will be number of events upon total number of events, isn't it? So number of eggs upon total number of cards is equals to, the formula will be changed according to the statement of the question, isn't it? So number of event upon total number of event, so it will be changes as probability of x is equals to number of eggs upon total number of cards, that is 4 by 52. Have you understood? When you are going to cancel this, it will become 1 by 30. You can cancel also. Up to here understood? Now the C part of the question is probability of getting red apple. As I told you that here a circle is there, number of red apples are 4 and number of green apples are how many? 3. While adding the total apples, that means total number of apples including the red and the green apple will be how much? That will be 4 plus 3 is 7. So total number of apples are 7 over here. So the probability of getting a red apple will be how much? That will be number of outcomes upon total number of outcomes is the formula for the probability, isn't it? So the statement will be changes according to the C part of the question will be number of red apple upon total number of apples. So number of red apple is 4 upon total number of apples will be 7. So what is the answer for this? The answer for this is 4 by 7. Have you understood? Here the total number of apples is 7. Clear? Then number of red apple is 4. The probability of getting the red apple is 4 by 7. So here our question is end. Have you understood up to here? Now let's see the fourth question. Number 1 to 10 are written on 10 separate slips. One number on one slip. A 10 slip we are having, and those 10 slip 1 2 3 4 5 like that the number is being written up to the 10 numbers. Okay, kept in a box and mixed well. Suppose a slip we are having, this is the first slip, second slip, third slip, and so on the 9th and the 10th slip. Like that a slip we are having, and in each slip the number is written 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Okay, these slips are present in a, are kept in a boxes like 1 2 3 4 dash 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 up to 10 slips are, we are having the slips, different slips. On that slip the number 1 to 10 is being written, and those slips is kept on the box, in the box. Okay, and mixed it. Now it is asking the probability of taking outcomes. One slip is chosen from the box without looking into it. What is the probability of it? Suddenly when many things are inside a box, we are going to choose any one, then we have to choose over here according to the question. Okay, so the number, total numbers is how many? 10 numbers are there. How 10 numbers? Because 1 2 3 4 dash 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 up to how many numbers are there? 10. So counting this, how it will be, how much? 10 numbers will be there. So total number of slips will be 10. Now it is asked that what is the probability of getting a number 6? Now 6 is not repeated over there, isn't it? Is any number on the slip is repeated? No, any numbers on the slip is not repeated over there. So how many 6 are there inside the inside that box? Only one slip will be there. So number of 6 will be 1 upon total number of 6 slips are 10. So what is the probability of getting a number 6 is 1 by 10. Have you understood? And the formula for the probability is equals to number of outcomes upon total number of outcomes, isn't it? So number of 6 upon total number of slips, that will be. So clear this? Now second part of the question, getting a number less than 6. So dear student, what is the number less than 6 we are having? So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So how many total numbers are there? 5 total numbers are there, and total number of numbers on that particular box is 10, isn't it? So what is the probability of getting a number less than 6? So probability is equals to number of outcomes upon total number of outcomes, isn't it? So that will be 5 numbers are less than 6, isn't it, upon total number is 10. So it will be get cancelled and the answer will be 1 by 2. Understood? Now the third part of the question, getting a number greater than 6. How many numbers will be greater than 6? 6 से बड़ा कितना नंबर होगा? 7 8 9 and 10. So total number of slips are 10, isn't it? And number greater than 6 is 1 2 3 4. So how much it will be? 4 by 10. So it will be 2 by 5. Answer. Clear? Now fourth part of the question, getting a number one digit number. So how much the answer will be? Getting one digit number will be 1 itself. One digit numbers are how many? One from the numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. This complete 1 to 9 numbers are one digit numbers, isn't it? Then 10 is two digit number, 3 and then 11 will be again two digit number, 12 will be again two digit number. So in the question it is asked that find the probability of getting a one digit number. So how many one digit numbers are there? Total 9 one digit numbers are there, and total number of slips are 10. So 9 by 10 will be the answer. So here is the answer which I had explained you right now. Probability of getting a number 6. So outcomes of getting a number 6 from the 10 separate slips is 1, isn't it? Therefore probability of getting a number 6 is equals to 1 by 10. Why it is 1 by 10? How many numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So is 6 is repeated? No, 6 is not repeated. So total number of 6 are 1 only. That's why 1 will come. And how many total slips are there? 10. That's why 1 by 10 answer will be, isn't it? The number less than 6. How many numbers which are less than 6? That is 1 2 3 4 5. 5 numbers are there which is less than 6, isn't it? And how many total slips are there? 10 slips are there. So the answer will be 1 by 2. Understood up to here? Next, how many numbers are greater than 6? So 1 2 3 4. 4 numbers are greater than 6 and total number of slips are 10. So this will be 2 by 5. Answer. Then next we are having number one digit number are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 out of 10. That means out of the